Good now. We're good to go. Is this it? Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Are we wrapping up the year?
Yeah.
This is what's happening?
Right.
This is what's going on. We're wrapping up the year. Okay. I guess cue the intro. Hello guys, Two Latin Brothers podcast. It's also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
We're back at it again with another not vlog. So this time around, we'll I guess we have some big news to tell you near the end of the episode. So stay
basically at the end.
Yeah,
it's basically at the end. I'm not saying anything.
Stay tuned till the end of the episode. Okay.
I mean, you gotta kind of have to listen to it through all the way because we may throw in some little Easter eggs alluding to what it is along the way. So listen to the whole thing. Don't skip through. Don't skip to the end. I know you're all gonna skip to the end, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, what can I do about it?
Anyways, so it's the yearly wrap up.
Yeah.
There's been many things to occur, and I get like confused, and I'm now mixing up like my years together. Like I've been mixing up like 2020 and 2021. Like I was reading something earlier that talked about like the top 10 like favorite movies, like someone's top 10 favorite movies, and Cruella was in there. And I was just like, wasn't that last year?
Wait, Cruella was this year?
Cruella was this year.
No.
It was in May.
That was May?
That was May.
Well, I mean, okay. Mind you. Okay, so here, let me give you a breakdown.
Yeah.
Since June,
yeah,
I have quite literally worked myself to the bone.
Yeah.
Like, for the past 6 months, I have worked harder than I have in my entire life.
Yeah.
Like, I have been working, like, I mean, June, July, August, and then I remember school started in September, and then it just took a turn.
Yeah.
It took the biggest turn. And some would say it was crazy. Some would say I need help. I would say yes to all those things.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's been a lot of things in this year that I'm just like, what? Like, I can't wrap my head around certain things.
You can't wrap your head around certain things.
Like, cause like they happened this year, and my brain's just like, that was 2020.
I mean, when we announce what we have to announce, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, it's
gonna get even more busy and hectic and crazy than it already is.
It making me tired. Like, I'm exhausted. Hasn't even begun yet. But that's just me, because I'm always tired, apparently. Yeah, so what would you say, like, would be, like, your top 3 memorable events this year?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd probably say, like, how we have, no, you know what? I'd probably put what we're doing right now as number 1.
Okay.
Going to Quebec City is number 2.
Okay.
And maybe school 3? No. Maybe like something else we did, you know?
Like something?
Like that episode we recorded in that hotel room. That was so spur of the moment.
Yeah.
That to me is everything.
Yeah.
You know, like, because those episodes are so like chaotic and it's like a mess.
Yeah.
And like everyone in the fam is like in the room reacting to us talk about stuff.
Yeah.
And we just kind of like have to like ignore them while also recording.
Yeah.
But then someone will comment and then you'll have to be like, I have to acknowledge that because they heard it in the recording.
Yeah. That was fun times. I mean, we've had a few moments like that where it's just like, oh shoot, like we got to do this in front of people. Like, it's basically a live studio audience. Let's do this.
Yeah. I mean, you think we'll ever get there? Or we'll have to do like live studio audience episodes?
I feel like we could do that. We could easily do that. Or we start an episode like that. I feel like it'd be very much stand-up comedy like, where like I feel like we'd just have like a table in the middle, 2 chairs, and then we just show up on stage, sit down, start talking, and then talk about the audience, and maybe make fun a little bit of the audience, but not like directly insulting them, just like, having fun. I feel like that's how it would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Why?
Well, because, no, not that it's unfortunate. Sorry. It's just, I was thinking about something else. There's a lot of background noise, and the only thing that I could think about is, like, how unfortunate the edit's going to be. And, like,
and then you're just like, that's unfortunate. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Sorry. No, but yeah, that'd be cool. I could see us doing that. I think the other thing, too, is, like, we could find a way to be more interactive, like, with the audience, if we were to do it live. Yeah. Also, like, that would have to be very complex. Also, that might not ever get uploaded. Yeah. Because, like, you'd have to watch it.
Yeah, you'd have to watch it live. I'm foreseeing things in the future that we could do live, and we will be doing live. But yeah, you guys have to stay tuned for that. That's future stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
We have so much stuff planned. Like, I don't even know how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about the other day, and I'm like, man,
it's coming. Honestly, it's coming. Just relax, please. It's coming. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be absolutely crazy. It's gonna be fun though. That's for sure. It's gonna be fun.
I mean, I hope it's fun.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, then what we're doing this for?
Yeah.
I often think about that. Like, the podcast itself, it's like its own entity to me.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, when I talk about people, like, oh, I do this podcast, you go check it out, and they go, okay. And they're like, oh, you're on it? And I go, and then it hits me, I'm like, yeah, I'm on the podcast. Yeah. But when I'm telling people, I'm like pitching it like it's like a friend's podcast, not my podcast. And then suddenly they go, oh, you're on it? And I go, yeah. Yeah. I talk with my brother about
stuff.
Like,
you have a brother? And you're like, yeah, that's right. He's the cool one.
I don't know about that.
Okay. I have no
Some would say I'm the cool one.
I mean, depending who we're talking to.
Well, I mean, I think it depends on the context. Not only that, I mean, if you could see where we are right now,
yeah,
you would understand why I'm the cool one.
Sure.
I made all this possible.
Yeah, sure.
Crazy. Yeah. Anyway, what was I feel
like you just blacked out for a second. You just looked down and you were like so far gone that like you weren't even here for like a split second. Honestly, like, are you okay?
It's just so much has happened.
Yeah.
Especially this year.
Yeah.
Like, this year, so much has happened that it's almost hard to describe, like, the right emotion to talk about it. Also, mind you, this is being recorded the last day of the year, and it's going up.
Yeah.
Like, later tonight.
Yeah.
So, for those who are like, wow, they pre-recorded this.
Absolutely not.
Now, fam, this is happening right now.
So it's
basically live. It happened live, like a couple of hours before you're hearing it.
Yeah, it's like a pigeon's view. We're like to you guys, we seem all calm and collected, but on the inside, we're like a pigeon when it's walking. The whole world's looking like an earthquake. It's just shaking back and forth because they bob their heads back and forth. That's basically what we are.
Well, I mean, yeah, but mind you, a pigeon.
Like, yeah, it's
like it just hit me.
It's a pigeon's eye view, you know. Like, do you ever wonder how a pigeon looks? Like, honestly, like they're walking. So they got some serious stability in their skulls to like adjust their eyeballs from all that motion. Like, if you think about it, like their heads are like in constant motion, and like pigeons got like a full, basically 360 eye view. They can see their tails.
Well, it's like the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but we have the same ability. Like, our neck is a gimbal.
Okay, yes.
And, like, realistic. Like, have you ever taken off running, and then you take a moment to, like, look at the view, and it's so stable, it's not shaky?
I've had moments where my brain, where my head doesn't want to do that, and I've had moments where it is super shaky.
That must have been a really shaky.
It felt so weird. I've only felt it once in my entire life.
That's weird.
I started running, but like then again, I had just finished like running a lot, and then I went for a full on sprint. I think it was mainly exhaustion, and I saw the world shake. But like honestly, I took off sprinting, and then I just saw the whole world start shaking. I'm like, oh man, my stabilization right now is not there.
I think that happens though, like. Well, not that it happens a lot, but I'm sure it happens quite a bit. Yeah. You just don't realize it. Like, well, I've noted in my personal experience.
Yeah.
As an older person.
Okay.
As a man of age.
As an elder person. Okay.
I'm not an elderly person.
Okay.
Calm down.
As an elderly person. Yeah.
Anyway. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
Then again, I do think it was like the fastest I've ever run in my life. Like, cause like I was sprinting. I sprinted so fast.
Okay, you
like,
know when
my
you warm
legs
up,
felt broke after.
okay, you know when you warm up
Yeah,
and you hit like that peak warm up spot.
yeah,
Okay, because of my asthma, it's really hard for me to get there.
yeah,
Okay, but when I do get there, it's amazing.
yeah,
Because I'm like, I feel like I can do anything.
yeah.
I'm like so empowered. I'm like, oh my god.
I've
My
just
lungs
unlocked
are-
my strength.
My lungs are working properly. My legs don't feel like they're dying.
It's like opening the inner gates. You put so much stress on the body just to get there. Well, it's not like an excessive amount of stress because otherwise you'd just be exhausted, right? But once you're at that warm up spot, you're like, okay, here we go. I got enough blood flow in the muscles to where I can achieve what I need to do.
right. But like my asthma doesn't let me get there very much, so it's like it's only happened to me like maybe maybe 100 times
Yeah,
in my entire life.
yeah,
All the other attempts were like failed attempts with an asthma attack at the end.
yeah,
So it's like very rare when it happens.
yeah. I actually think I had a remedy for that. Actually.
It's like get in shape.
No. It's an actual remedy. But let's my brain just totally blacked out again. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You apologize.
I apologize. I am Canadian after all.
Oh, it's good. So we've only been going for like a little over 10 minutes.
I know, and I'm already blacking out.
Black it out.
Should we talk about phobias?
Yo, and you gotta stay up all night today
I know, and I'm already
because it's
passing
New
out.
Year's Eve.
Yeah.
People have been messaging me all day. Happy New Year's Eve. Because
Well,
like
I haven't
I have
messaged-
international friends, and some of them it's already like the New Year.
I haven't messaged anybody. I'm a terrible friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Live on the podcast, y'all know why he didn't message you.
I mean, I'm probably gonna send Happy New Year's to like everybody when the time comes. I'm just gonna click select all. Happy New Year's, so I don't miss anybody.
Like a mass message.
Mass message.
What a nice friend.
No, I'm kidding.
No
I will take the
detailed-
time to go individually.
Like I'm
'Cause
that guy who like goes individual. I go, yo, Happy New Year's.
I'm like, yo,
Hope things work out better than last year. You know, 'cause, like, if there's someone who-
that's you assuming they're
No,
years
'cause, like,
suck.
No, because some people like based on their conversation, like
Yeah.
you can tell they had a rough year. So like because I have that insight, I say that. Or like people like who start their own business, I go, yo, congrats. Also,
Congrats on your business endeavor.
hope your business works out.
Yeah.
You know, like look at my business. My business is popping off.
Yeah. Our business is gonna. Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't popped off yet, but hopefully it does.
Yep.
Everybody's wondering, like, listening to this, like, what are they talking about?
So we're talking about this. You know. It is what it is.
I don't know about that. I mean, we have done so much stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so much stuff.
I mean, the amount of things we've actually done and they haven't seen
I know.
is beyond me, honestly.
Well, like, the other thing, too, is, like, this season alone,
Yeah.
the audio quality is, like, hit or miss.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
one episode can sound really good. The next can sound horrible. And it's all because of testing.
Yeah.
We were constantly changing the audio recording method.
Yeah.
Constantly. Like, aggressively.
But that was because we're looking for peak performance.
Right. And we were trying to work out some kinks, some other things we're trying.
Yeah.
And what we're doing right now.
Yeah. This is
Like,
this is already absurd.
I know what we're doing. Like, also, like, I love how you can't see any of the cables.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's honestly a mess.
If we ever have somebody in here, they'd be like, dude, this is, how do you guys even do this?
Yeah, I know. They'd be like, you guys look so collected, but then like it's a mess.
Well, I mean, okay, also, mind you, we have, an extensive renovation happening.
Yeah.
Because there's a leak in our washroom
Yeah.
that happens to be behind our closet,
Yeah.
which leaked into our closet.
Yeah.
So we had to take everything out of our closet.
And put it out there.
And
In the
like
world,
now
in
it's
the
just
wild.
everywhere around us is a disaster.
It's impressive how men have been able to clutter their closets. Like, honestly, there's so much in the closet, and then you look inside the closet and you're like, oh, it's not that big, but like it's roomy, but like it's not that big. You know what I mean?
It just goes to show that you don't need a lot of space to store a lot.
Yeah, I know. And yet we're taking up so much surface of the earth. We suck.
Well, that's humanity. We're the plague of the earth.
I mean, yeah, in a sense.
We're literally mining our earth to death.
Yeah.
And it's the only one we got.
Yeah.
We're never going to find another one.
Another Earth?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, we could find it, but it's so far away.
I mean, I think we have found possible habitable planets, but they're so far away that it's not even worth, like, thinking about.
What is it? They found one. That's, like, I think the closest one, and it's, like, 5 times the size of Earth. But they say that everything there is, like, way more extreme. So, like, hurricanes are, like, our highest hurricane is, like, a normal storm.
Oh, shoot.
So, like, they were saying
it's habitable, but it's inhabitable due to nature.
Yeah. Nature there is just, they say it's crazy. They have, like, crazy shots of, like, storms happening on the surface, like from, like, an aerial view. A normal, like, storm covers, like, a quarter of the planet.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're like, oh, this is, no, like, if we ever get there,
that's an inhabitable planet, then, because...
Well, the thing is, it's in the Goldilocks zone.
Okay.
So, where it's situated, it's, like, in the right spot. And initially, they're like, that planet could have life. And then they saw the storms happen, and they're like, maybe not.
Maybe they were eliminated.
They're all underground.
That would be interesting. Imagine they actually have the planet, the center of the Earth. Like they actually have a center.
That's like an actual theory.
Yeah, I know.
That, like, if you go to Antarctica, you can go to the center of the Earth.
Yeah, I know. People think if you just dig straight down, you'll reach it. Like, but if you have to get past a certain level.
Well, the problem is like, if you dig too deep, you hit lava, which is a problem.
Very much.
I mean, they're often digging. I think the deepest hole ever dug was in Russia.
Yeah, there's a fear for that. People have, like, genuine phobias with that.
Of digging too deep?
Of digging too deep or being in a cave.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, caves are different, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because those are technically above surface.
Yeah, people are just... There's also, like, phobias of, like, people just being afraid of, like, being under a ceiling.
But what do you do when it rains?
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Do you just get wet?
Yeah, I guess.
Technically, clouds are a ceiling.
I mean, technically, you can describe the like, atmosphere as a form of ceiling. So technically, you'd just be scared constantly if you told someone that.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that there are people that are out there having panic attacks over this stuff?
Yeah. It's like barophobia. It's like the fear of, like, gravity.
I want y'all to know he just Googled a bunch of phobias because he brought up one phobia.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, again, like how, why would you be afraid of, like, gravity? Like, not unless, like, the fear I could see is a lack of gravity. Imagine all of gravity just disappeared.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Like, that's actually something to be scared of. A lack of gravity. But, like, just a fear of gravity? Like, what does that mean?
Actually, you know what would be more terrifying? You know what would be more terrifying?
What?
The fear of, like, the sun's gravity cutting off.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you know how, like, it pulls us, right? And that's why we spin around it. Like, just suddenly the gravity of the sun cuts off. And we won't realize till, like, 12 minutes after.
Yeah.
And we would be going in that same direction.
Yeah.
Because
the orbit would just be gone.
Yeah. Imagine we crash into Mars.
Unlikely because it has its own trajectory as well.
I know, but, like, say we're going in that direction and it's staying in its orbit, right? Because it doesn't feel it till way after. But because of the direction it's going, we collide with it. Like, I mean, we reach it as it's coming by.
I mean, I have hope. I mean, like, we watched the movie recently of Don't Look Up.
Oh, right.
That movie. Okay, listen.
I got to tell you, Meryl Streep did a great Trump impersonation. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen.
You see, the thing is with, like, that movie is that it's a genuine fear that our world leaders would do something as stupid as what happened in that movie.
I mean,
because think about it.
I don't want to think about it.
No, think about it. Think about it.
I don't want to.
There's people.
You can't make me.
There's people, rich people.
There's always
that
rich
would
people.
literally be like, okay, yeah, let's send probes and go mine the asteroid that's about to plummet to Earth.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Blow it up. Like, literally just blow it up. or hit it enough times to change its trajectory.
Right.
That should have been the mission initially, and that was the mission in the movie.
That was
spoiler alert.
I mean,
after I've spoiled it, haha.
I know it's like the worst, the worst spoiler warning ever.
It's a good movie though. There's a few things I left out.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's not wow. I mean, the only thing though is Leonardo's anxiety.
No, just the anxiety throughout the entire movie. Like you can literally feel secondhand anxiety from it.
Oh, it's Leonardo's anxiety.
I mean, if you have severe anxiety, I do not recommend this movie.
Oh yeah.
You'll feel super. If someone who has like general anxiety felt super anxious watching the movie, I can't imagine someone with severe anxiety having to watch the movie.
Right. Yeah. No. Honestly, like
it's.
But there's
also,
that scene. There's that scene in the washer where he's like screaming and shouting. Where I was like, man, why is he such a good actor?
Yeah,
like it's almost unfair.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like their portrayal of frustration.
Yeah.
Is so on point. Like they genuinely. I felt like they were actually frustrated. Like,
yeah,
imagine the director to get them to like to that point was just like, okay, cut, redo it, and they're like, but that was good, and then like, no, cut, redo it, and then okay, that was good, cut, redo it, and then they got frustrated, and then they actually got to that one point,
like 150 takes later,
and then they actually got it right.
That seems like way too much work.
I know. I feel like it's something a director would do.
I mean, it's happened.
Yeah. Yeah, but that movie's really, like, it's frustrating. It makes me anxious. I tweeted about it. So if you can follow our Twitter, you know, I've been posting there a lot more, so.
You've been saying this for a while now.
Yeah. Not really, but yeah.
On the socials.
On the socials, yes, I have.
What was I gonna say? There's something else I wanted to say, but right, real quick. No, but looking at stuff like that, like if our leaders, that there are certain moments when you worry about your leaders.
Yeah. Like
I personally, I worry about stuff like that all the time.
Yeah. I mean if you like, when I tweeted about the asteroids and stuff, I looked at Hank Green's thing.
Right.
So I looked at his tweet and it said, he said, I just watched Don't Look Up and I know this isn't the point, but a while back in a slow, incremental, uncelebrated way, we identified and calculated the trajectory of every potential planet-killing asteroid and none of them are going to hit us. So big W for us.
I know, right? That's nuts.
Yeah. So, like, you know, I think we'll be fine.
Another asteroid that was not calculated hits one of those, knocks into position to hit us.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Don't jinx us. I mean? Like, these are very likely. You think about.
Yeah.
It's like the asteroid belt. How does that stay in position? Was that a planet once?
I don't know. I don't ask these questions.
I ask these questions.
Do I look like an astrologist to you?
Bro, I just need you to pick up some astrology.
Nah.
He's like, nah, I'm a biologist.
Sure.
He's like, I'm stuck on this planet. You do whatever you want.
Yeah. That's me.
I'm tapping into the virtual world and you're out here trying to save the one that's real.
Yeah. We're all fighting the good fight.
I think it depends on what you define as a good fight.
I mean, there's a fight. Hopefully it's good. That's it.
That's all you can hope for.
Yep. That's honestly it.
All right, bro.
What?
I want you to know something.
What?
Now's the moment.
Now's the moment?
Wait, actually, I don't know.
No, you don't know?
Well, I feel like we made them wait long enough.
Have we made them wait long enough? Should we tell them what's been in secret for like hundreds of years? Times to come, generations? Should we give them the family secrets to how to make a good salsa? No, I'm kidding.
That's not what's been in the works.
No, I know.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, we can't spread those family secrets. Anyway,
it's also not a family secret.
It's pretty general, actually.
It's on YouTube if you want to know.
Yeah. So here's the big secret. We're launching YouTube. this is the thing. So you guys are gonna be able to see us.
Interact with each other.
Interact with each other. Yeah. So you guys will be able to see my infamous facial reactions to what my brother says. Yeah. So,
and my facial reactions to whatever he says.
So you guys will finally get to understand what my brother says. His face right now, like I can't believe it. You know. You guys will actually be able to see that this time around. So.
Right. The other thing too is the reason I've been working so hard. So, in the description, you will find the link to the YouTube channel. When you get to the YouTube channel, please, I implore you, subscribe. Also, you may find that there's already over 100 videos on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why. For the past 6 months, give or take, I have been working very hard to upload every single episode of the podcast to YouTube. So all the old archive is there. Obviously, it's not on video.
Yeah.
It is. Some of them are just sounds, like it's just the audio with like the cover art. Others have like a waveform on them, so you can see like when we talk or whatever, and that's what it is. And each one has its own.
You don't have to describe it to them. Just go check it out.
Just go check it out.
Click that bell notification. You know, leave a comment under a video if you decided to look at it. Maybe we'll see it.
Also, in this description, you will find 2 new Instagram accounts.
Yeah.
This may sound confusing.
Yes.
But
if you
oh no, wait, let me finish.
Now. Yes.
Let me finish. This is important. If you're wondering why the names of the Instagram accounts are different or odd, those are our gamer tags.
Yeah.
We plan to do something with that later on. We'll see what happens. But currently, all of that is still in the works. But those will be our new social platforms.
Yeah.
If you follow our personal social media, consider yourself lucky. By the time this episode goes up, those will be privated.
Yep.
You will no longer have access to those. Yep. Those will be gone forever. We are moving ship. We are moving to the new ones. Also,
we'll be posting heavily. We'll be doing a bit more of like collaborations with others that we know. So some of our friends, we're going to be helping them out. Maybe you guys will see their behind the scenes of how they shoot stuff and how they work. There'll be quite a few different things on the channel as well as the podcast. So you guys will get to see a few of those things as well.
Yep.
But yeah.
Oh, also for those listening in audio, because I know you're listening to this in audio, the audio podcast will keep going up. That's not going away.
Yeah.
You will still be able to listen to the episode in full audio if you wish to. That's you, you know? And we're not going to stop you from that. That will keep happening. Every Friday, it'll be up just like normal.
Yep.
With the extra caveat that now it'll also be on YouTube. And you can watch it.
Yeah. You won't have to try and imagine my face. You'll be actually able to see it if you go to YouTube.
Right. It's like the face reveal. That's not a face reveal.
It's the face reveal that isn't a face reveal. But then again, it is a face reveal because you guys have never seen my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been in the works for well over a year.
Yep.
We with COVID, we had planned to do something, and then it changed. You'll be able to see our set.
Yeah.
If you have any constructive criticisms, please, by all means, leave a comment.
Just don't be bashing the set. You know what I mean?
I mean,
we do it with what we got. You know.
I mean, it's a nice set.
It's nice. It's definitely nice.
I mean, if they could see it right now, they'd be like, "Dang."
Yeah.
We're still working on adding more pieces to it.
Yeah.
Because it's not complete. We have some stuff in shipping.
Yeah.
But because of the holidays, everything got delayed.
Yeah.
So that's still in the works. But it will be it'll be great.
Yeah, it will be. It'll look nice. Look real nice. All right, guys. I guess it's a wrap.
Did we forget anything?
Actually, yes, we did. We're also launching TikTok.
Right.
We're doing TikToks. It'll basically be some of the funniest moments, basically a few highlights. So if you find yourself not having the time to listen to a full episode, you guys can go to TikTok and listen to a few of the funny parts. If you feel interested
Yeah.
If you feel interested in listening to the full episode, I make sure to put the title and episode and season of where we got the clip from, so you guys can listen to the full thing. But we'll be doing that too. So
that will also be linked in the description.
Yes, that would also be linked in the description.
Did I forget anything?
Nah, I think that's it.
That's it? That's everything?
That's it. That's everything.
My gosh, man. Like, we have...
Yeah, so this is all to come in the new year. Stay tuned. We have a few more things in the work. So stay tuned. There's a lot of good content coming.
Yeah, we have a lot planned. And it isn't, like, it has been the hardest thing ever, like, a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yep.
Getting it done.
All right, guys. That is it for the yearly wrap-up. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little slowish, kind of. I don't really know how long this episode's going to be, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Everything's always in the description, whether it be up, down, left, or right. And make sure to share with your grandma, share with your rooster, share with your rooster, I don't know, share with your rooster again, and then share it with your rooster again, and then share it with your chinchilla. I don't know. Just share with anybody and everything. And then we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.